Another massive recall on baby formula. Let's discuss. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano. We are drinking the Aldi Barissimo blend, the donut store. It's pretty good coffee. If you have to do so, hit pause on this video, get your coffee together, have coffee with us this morning as we go over yet another massive baby formula recall. 657,000 cans to be exact. 657,000 cans of the Nutramigen, which I believe is made by Enfamil. I don't know, it's kind of vague. It looks similar. It's made by the same company here. I'm going to destroy this name, the pronunciation here. It's the Reckitt Benckiser or Benckiser, Benckiser. These are who make the baby formula. Mead Johnson Nutrition is voluntarily recalling select batches of the Nutramigen powder from the U.S. market due to a possibility of Chronobacter Sakazaki. Chronobacter Sakazaki. And this is the same one that has the potential of being in like powdered milk. It's been in other baby formulas before. This is something that it's rare. It is very rare. But they must have found something because they are recalling 657,000 cans. The Nutramigen powder, it's a specialty infant formula for the dietary management of cow's milk allergy, CMA, in 12.6 to 12.6 ounce or 19.8 ounce cans that went through extensive testing by MJN and tested negative for the bacteria, the FDA said. Now, the funny thing about this is that it's all been tested negative, yet there's a voluntary recall. So something must have happened. Also, we are reading excerpts off of Reuters here. Reuters website seemed like it was... A lot of this was very vague. I was trying to find, because they kept saying that tests were coming back negative. I don't know. It's very strange. I'm sure more information will come out on this. Just wanted to get this out here to you as fast as possible. These are getting overwhelming, guys. These recalls are getting very overwhelming. We have things that are coming out, which, if there's any inclination that there's something wrong with it, it's good that it's taken off the shelves. However, this is something you may want to check the FDA's website to look for the specifics, but it was... containers were manufactured in June of 2023 and distributed primarily in June, July, and August, the FDA said. Quote, based on the limited availability of the remaining stock of this special infant formula, it is believed that much, if not all, of the products recalled in the United States have been consumed, the FDA said. So, too late, I guess. Jeez. Adding, they added that there are no reports of illnesses or adverse events to date. So they're saying there's been no reports of any kind of sickness or anything. All the recalled products have the used by date of January 1st, 2025. 2025. So January 1st, 2025. Reckitt said, the people who makes it, Reckitt. That's what is up with these. A lot of these companies, their names. A lot of these are hard to pronounce. Asking customers to dispose of the products if they belong to the recalled batches. Sure, let me dispose of the product that's like $30 a can. No, call and get your money back. Get your money back. And I would definitely do that. If you have any of those cans that was produced in June of 2023 or July or August with the best used by date of the 1st of January 2025, get your money back. Quote, no other U.S. distributed Nutramigen batches or other of the Reckitt products Ricket, I don't know, products are impacted. So like the liquid formula of those, and then some of the other, they're not impacted. It's just the 12.6 ounce cans and then the 19.8 ounce cans that they list on here. And they go on to talk about this. I remember this is like a repeat here. It's like deja vu, guys. Chronobacter bacteria can cause severe life-threatening infections or meningitis. The infection may also cause bowel damage and may spread through the blood to other parts of the body. Now, this is something that I do know that this is something that's very rare. This is something that's very rare. But the fact that they took it off here and made this recall, and it was a voluntary recall, but there's always a reason. There's always a reason. Let's go back here. I'm gonna check because I thought I saw something where they said there was something going on. I read a few different articles on this. This one's from ABC News. That's how I found out it was 675,000 cans was on ABC News here on their website. So this is ongoing, right? So everything that, we're going to have to update this. It may be more, it may be less. This is what we're finding, and this is what we're just relaying the message. I'm just the messenger here. I'm just relaying the message so that if any of our viewers have any of this, Reckitt and Mead Johnson Nutrition, the makers of Enfamil and Nutramigen, announced Saturday. So this was Saturday. It was voluntarily recalling cans of the Nutramigen hypoallergenic. Okay, didn't have that on Reuters. And this one is dated January 1st. So this was at January 1st, 12:31 p.m. So this is a little bit updated here from everything else. Specialty formula given to infants with cow's milk allergy following product sample testing out. Ooh, okay. This is what I saw. It was voluntarily recalling cans of Nutramigen hypoallergenic infant formula powder, a specialty formula given to infants with cow's milk allergy, or CMA, following product sample testing outside the USA. So, is this what it was? Okay, quotes. We're gonna read just a little bit more here, and then we're gonna talk about some of these crazy, overwhelming recalls. Okay, quote. When we were alerted in December, I can't talk today. When we were alerted in December to a potential for cross-contamination in product samples outside the U.S., both Reckitt and Mead Johnson and the U.S. FDA tested samples from the batch in question, and all tests came back negative. A Reckitt and Mead Johnson nutrition spokesperson told ABC News in a statement, quote, however, Reckitt/Mead Johnson understands the incredible responsibility we have in providing what is often the sole nutrition for infants, and there can be no shortcuts for this vulnerable population. Therefore, we chose to recall select batches of Nutramigen out of an abundance of caution. Quote, parents should be reassured that they can continue to feed their infants with the Reckitt/Mead Johnson nutrition products, including Nutramigen powder formula batches, with confidence. Kind of hard to do that with confidence when you're putting, you're recalling 657,000 cans of something. Okay? 657,000. That's not a small number. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's a small number, but it's not really. What's 657,000 times 30? Or however much it costs. And the thing is, let's scroll back here for a second. Following product sample testing outside the U.S. So, okay, sample testing outside the U.S. Was there something going on? I'd like to know, and I'm sure all the parents who have been buying this formula want to know as well. I hope this ain't the direction we're going. And this is what we always talk about. And really, I probably, because I normally don't put videos out like this until there's 100% full information. Now, this is everywhere. This is all over the news. It's on the FDA website and everything else. So whether it is 100% factual or not, take it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, I would definitely pay attention to the dates. Make sure you check out the FDA's website for any updates. And yeah, I mean, it's a crazy world we live in now, guys. It really is. And the thing is with the baby formula and all this stuff, it's like it's hard for a baby to tell you that they're sick. I mean, we already deal with enough difficulty in that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically have to wait until your baby doesn't look good until you take her to the doctor or him. But guys, these recalls are continuing to get overwhelming. It's just one after another after another. We'll keep you updated on all of them as we go along. I try to get to as many as I can. This is a big one. And we need to pay attention. It looks like it's ongoing. They're still investigating that Wanabana cinnamon pouches. Still. FDA still urging parents not to feed that to your kids. Well, yeah. I mean, and honestly, I mean, just my opinion. Okay, my opinion. Get your money back on this. This is something that has been recalled. You don't want to take a chance. Is it a slim chance? Probably. I do know that the Chronobacter Sakazaki it's a very slim thing. But the fact that they're even mentioning it and recalling 657,000 cans, I wouldn't take a chance. Why take a chance? Get your money back before you dispose of it. Take lots of pictures. Make sure you're getting your money, because that's the problem here. Is that they're wanting you to throw it all out. You're not really given. So far, the tests that you're saying have come back negative. The stuff and those are two separate paragraphs. The one on ABC News, and then Reuters, I don't know. I chose to pick from that one because usually Reuters is pretty self-explanatory. Some of them kind of go all over the place. It's falling down the rabbit hole of the internet is what we all tend to do. And I skimmed through kind of all the different articles just to see which one was worded out better. The best thing to do, and usually you're just going to get the numbers, but really that is what you want, is from the FDA website. So if you check that out, you can see all the different product recalls. But guys, I mean, here we are, the start of 2024. And yes, this happened a couple days ago, but it just keeps happening, guys. There was some toy. It's like this. Somebody had sent me an email. I haven't had time to get into it yet. We may talk about it later on. And then we got a couple comments about it. There's some toy. It's like this. They're like these little balls that are like in a square. It's recall. There was a recall on it from like, I don't know, like the last 10 years. They've been having issues with this for the last 10 years. And there was a recall on it. Like I said, haven't looked it up or checked it out yet. But it's some toy that's like looks like a square. And they got like little arrangement of little ball things that I don't know. It's like I'm not really sure what it is, but people were mentioning it. Haven't had time to look that up yet. Just wanted to throw that one out there. If you look at Walmart toy recall, we got to watch these things, guys. There's a reason why they put certain age groups on toys. Because if it's something that's easy for a kid to eat, but there's been an issue with that. But we'll have to go in that on a later date. It's one after another, guys. It really is. You know what? I'll tell you what. We're at 14 minutes of this video. We're gonna make it a little longer. We're gonna look this up. I don't like saying stuff like that and not actually. I mean, I read a little bit about it, but I didn't know too much. But it was something I saw walking by. There was something on the news about it. Bear with me for just a second. Turn the computer off there, but we need to figure this one out too. Okay. Oh, that's what I love about Google. I don't really know what ball recall. Let's just look that up. Is it Pokemon? No. Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Here it is. Ball recall. Here it is, right here. On December 28th, the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission announced a recall of more than 4,200 magnetic ball sets. Okay, yeah, they're like little magnets and they connect together. More than 4,200 magnetic ball sets sold exclusively on Walmart.com through Joybuy. The CPSC warned that the magnetic balls were too small and too powerful, presenting an ingestion hazard, especially for young kids. There were, due to risk of choking, I think there was some issues with it too. There's a couple videos on here if you'd like to check it out. You can literally just Google ball recall, and it's the first thing that came up here. It must have just happened. Magnetic balls sold at Walmart. Recall due to risk of choking. But there, from what I understand, there were multiple instances of something happening with this. Federal agency on Friday recalled toys sold at Walmart.com containing powerful magnet balls that could pose a hazard. Okay. I just wanted to look it up here so we got the right name right. Here's USA Today. Let's see. We'll just kind of skim over it here. Quote, consumers should stop using the recalled magnetic balls immediately, take them away from children, and contact Joybuy to receive a prepaid label to return the recalled products for a full refund. The products were sold exclusively online at Walmart.com between February 2022 and April 2023. I knew it expanded over a long period here. There are approximately, okay, yeah, just the 4,240, I guess, in circulation eligible for a refund. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I found it. I knew there was something else with this. 2,400 people treated for magnet ingestions. Okay, now wait a minute. Let's back it up here. This is not from this product. See, that's why I like doing my research a little bit here. This right here. Okay, so 2,400 people treated for magnet ingestions. 7 people have died. No injuries from this recalled product have been reported. Okay, so this has not caused any of this. So, but, I mean, that's why it is, I guess, because this has happened, right? So that's a good thing. They're getting it out, getting it off the shelves. However, between 2017 and 2021, CPSC estimates the magnet ingestion sent people to the emergency room 2,400 times, and at least 7 people have died from consuming hazardous magnets. Quote, when high-powered magnets are swallowed, the ingested magnets can attract to each other or to another metal object and become lodged in the digestive system, the release states. Quote, this can result in perforations, twisting, and or blockage of the intestines, infection, blood poisoning, and death. The recalled product includes a set of 216 loose magnet balls measuring 5 millimeters in diameter with a strong magnetic pole. It also came with a tin storage box and black storage bag. Okay. All right, so yeah, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on that. I wanted to find out about it anyway, so we just found out together. I mean, I guess somebody said something, like, hey, you might want to pull these off the shelves. We've had a lot of instances on this. Probably a good thing. Good thing they got that out of there. Keep your head on a swivel, guys. Things just keep happening every day, I always hate to be the bearer of bad news for a lot of different things, but we have to know these things. We have to know, with the baby formula recall. I thought the baby formula thing was over. I should have known better. With all the things that we covered last year with Similac and all of those baby food shortages. Now I'm gonna have to start checking again. I do check. I just don't really put it in the videos because nobody's been asking about it. I try to focus on things that people are having. We cover shortages all around the country here. So, I'm trying to cover a lot in some of our main stores that you may have, maybe out on the West Coast or on the East Coast, or north or south of where we are. We're in Cincinnati, Ohio, so we're right in the middle. We're in the heart of it all here in Ohio, and I try to cover everything we can to try and help save you money. But at the same time, we've had a lot of different kinds of shortages and things, and I'm trying to focus on a lot of things. I'm looking for different ingredients, things. Why are these products not coming in? Why are these things happening? And it's a real eye opener when you start looking up all the ingredients and stuff like that are missing. We got the wheat and grain problem. We've got meat problem. Meat continues to go up in price. Hopefully here soon in the future, things will start at least leveling out. I mean, it's getting pretty expensive out here, guys, but we are going to keep you in the know of everything so that you don't waste your money. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.